Thank you. Rofhiwa Madzena, part of the eNCA Money Desk. She'll be back with more updates for you throughout the afternoon here on eNCA. In fact, she was touching on the issue of schooling. So let's stay with that theme of schools and related matters. Well, it's back to school for pupils inland, in inland provinces this week, while schools in coastal areas will resume next week. The Basic Education Department says it's ready to welcome pupils and staff. Let me take you to eNCA's Heidi Jokos, who is assessing readiness at schools in and around Pretoria. And she joins us now for an update. And Heidi, I believe you are at a school where there's a bit of an issue, let's call it that, and you will be able to clarify what the issue is around admissions at that school.
Yes, certainly. Tulis, we do understand that there is quite a volatile situation here at Hoërskool Acacia, and this is because parents say their children have not been placed. Of course, we did speak to Gauteng Education spokesperson Steve Mabona earlier this morning, who said it's about 1,400 pupils who have not yet been placed, and he says by Friday, hopefully this would have been sorted out. But of course, this is not what we are hearing from parents. We are joined by one parent. Beverly, thank you so much for your time. The situation looks quite volatile. I see the police have also arrived. What is actually going on here? What is the school telling you, and why has your child not been placed?
Okay, the school is not telling us anything at the moment. Apparently, the principal and the vice principal are in a meeting. So our children haven't been placed because basically what happens is that when you go into the system and you choose a school, the system chooses a school for you. So most of the parents here, the kids have been placed at Dasport, which is actually 25 kilometers from where we reside. You will find that last year we had the same problem here when there were kids coming from Pretoria West, from Hammanskraal, from Soshanguve, from Mabopane, from Garang, yeah. But basically our kids don't have spaces, but those kids from those other places have space. So,
has the school ever explained to you why this constantly happens?
No, there's no explanation. Basically, even if you're asked to, what's it called, when you're asked to, when you're asked to, what's it called again? No. When you send your application through and they decline you, they give you a school like Dasport, you are asked to put in an appeal. When you put in an appeal and you tell them the appeal that the school that you've chosen for me is far from my child, they're not even giving an explanation why your appeal is declined. It just gets declined automatically. And most parents here, the schools that they have chosen were not given to them. They were given Dasport, and they didn't. If they didn't accept Dasport, the system automatically accepts the school for them. So I don't even know how that works. But most parents are saying we did not accept Dasport, but they have been accepted at Dasport.
Okay, maybe we can bring you in, sir. I understand that you've also trying to place your daughter here at this school. Tell us what your situation is.
Okay, I'm also frustrated with an online system. So what happened with me is that we did apply through the system. However, we were placed in a school like the Dasport, which we did not apply. I did not accept the offer that was given by the department, but on the 14th of December, the system automatically placed my daughter on the school, of which I don't want to go there because it's 25 kilometers from where I'm staying. So I think the whole process is unfair on us parents. So that's why we are here today to speak to the principal so that we can give him the lists of the people that are staying around this place. Like we've got parents who are staying kilometers away from this school, but their children are not placed. They are placed 25 kilometers away. So we don't understand what's going on with the process. And then when we complain in our district, which is in Tshwane West, they are very rude. The people there, they are very rude. Actually, there is one person by the name of Kediboni. She's very rude. When you go there, she doesn't entertain our concern. So we want the MEC to go to the district and call Kediboni and Yvonne and tell them that their parents, we are not happy. So that's all.
Just tell us, you've been here. I don't know for how long you've been waiting. going in. But what have they told you? Has anyone come out to engage or try and solve?
Nothing. You know, the other frustrating thing about the whole thing is that they have appointed bouncers, so we can't even go in because there are bouncers in the gate. So we don't understand what is the purpose of bouncers, because we are not fighting. We just want our kids to be placed. We just want to give the principal the list so that when there's an available space, he can consider our kids. That's what we want. But we were surprised when we get here, there were bouncers. So they are telling us that the principal is busy. We can't talk to the principal. So it's very frustrating for us.
Okay, quickly tell us what your plan is. School starts on Wednesday. What are you going to do? Because your daughter's been placed in a school 25 kilometers from where you stay.
We are going to sleep here. We are not going to move. Our children are going to be placed in this school because we stay around here. We are not going to Dartsport. We are not going to Hercules. Our children, they will be placed here. So we are going to sleep here. On Wednesday, our children, we have bought uniform for this, so they are coming here. They are going to attend. If it means we must be 100 in a school, we are going to be 100.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I just want to ask, sorry, if you could just move here so we can actually just show you, Tulas and our viewers, that it seems as though private security has arrived, and it seems as though the parents aren't letting anybody exit the gate because they've actually blocked the entrance. We also see police have arrived on scene, and I think they're just trying to possibly assess the situation. But hopefully we'll get a response from this. I must just reiterate that we did hear from Steve Mabono, who said that they are trying to deal with the situation, and it seems as though, especially here in Pretoria, the situation is quite tense because they are trying to place pupils in various schools, and of course parents aren't happy, as you heard, because they are placed in schools that are very far from where either they work or reside. So this remains a very big problem, but hopefully the Gauteng department is watching, and they can bring some kind of solution to this, because we're hearing this has been going on for years now.
Yeah, and I suppose, Heidi, this talks to the interface between technology and, you know, human beings that are able to listen and make different assessments and meet each other halfway, as those people that you were talking to there. I mean, talking about their children being placed in schools that are about 25 kilometers away. Just that reasonable accommodation is what we need in situations like these. Thank you for that. eNCA's Heidi Jokos outside Hoërskool Acacia in Pretoria, speaking there to parents who are frustrated. Hopefully the department will intervene in that situation.